My pool pump keeps blowing the O-ring out the pump housing lid. Is it possibly warped? If I replace the pump housing, is there an advantage to having a threaded lid on the housing?
Hello, I'm here to help you today. Does this happen when you turn the system off or while it is running?
When the system shuts off. Are you there?
This is from back pressure. Did you just replace sand or change anything in system? What type of filter do you have? There should be an air relief on the filter that can be opened before you turn off, and this should stop. I'm assuming you have a super pump, square lid. This is a great design. The O-ring on this actually is supposed to sit in a groove in the pump housing. If it was warped, you would suck air into the system when it was running.
It is a Hayward Super 2 pump and it is set to run automatically. It has a round lid and it is possibly sucking air from the lid.
Did you reseat the square O-ring into the channel or just set it on top? If it is sucking air, then the pump basket would fill with air and you would lose prime, or an air pocket would form in the lid that you could see. I have seen these blow out water when turned off from the back pressure, and it does seem like a lot of air. If you are getting air into the system, then between the time it turns off and restarts, as it is automatic, you are not releasing the air in the system at the filter, and this is occurring. I would check for a small air leak here. Replace pump lid if it has some age on it.
The O-ring sits in a channel, but we are losing pressure and it blows the O-ring and we lose prime.
Check the plugs in the pump housing and impeller area to see if they need to have Teflon tape on them or a new O-ring. These can loosen with wear and difference in temperatures between winter and summer. Also, many times the male adapter going into the front of the pump can draw air over time and either needs to be redone or a bead of silicone placed around the male adapter. I meant replace the pump lid O-ring, not the lid. Is this a sand filter and are you at the beach?
No sand, just cartridge filters.
Okay, good. Have you cleaned them lately? What is your pressure reading before it blows /
We changed them out 3 weeks ago, have checked them and they are good. 10 pounds of pressure on the gauge.
That is good. All valves are open and otherwise it runs fine.
Yes.
Have you replaced a motor on the pump recently?
Yes, we replaced it last week, but the O-ring was blowing out before that also.
I want you to try opening the air relief on the filter. See if air comes out and then a stream of water. Then turn off and see if it still does this. Sometimes you can get air in the system that takes a while to work out. Air get compressed with pressure, as pool filter gets dirty, and it can cause the blowout. Gets.
It does. We have done this over the last few days. It will run fine, then all of a sudden the O-ring is out again.
Do you have a cleaner on the pool? A heater? Is this a new O-ring?
No cleaner, but we have a heater, but it is not on. Yes, it is a new O-ring.
Does the heater have a bypass route on it? This is where water does not run through heater when not in use. Usually 3 valves that have to be turned. Sorry for all the questions, but you are my eyes.
No.
What filter do you have? Does it have a valve on it that has a recirculate position?
We can suck from the pool or the spa and can return to either one.
Some cartridge filters can have this. However, most don't. Is this a single element cartridge or many?
4 cartridges in the filter.
Have you opened the air relief, left it open and turned off system? This is back pressure without a doubt. Finding where the air is coming from should eliminate it building and then compressing. You need to check the areas I mentioned before, as they are usually the culprit. White ball valve unions not tightened can also be a culprit. Air comes in, gathers, then compresses. Just like in an air compressor, when the system is turned off it must let off this energy, and the pump lid is the weakest area. Whatever you do, do not open up filter tank without releasing air first. This is how these lids become projectiles. I'll be right back.
I just opened the air relief valve and shut off the system. I believe the air is being sucked in from around the lid of the housing where it is blowing out the O-ring.
If the pump housing is warped or cracked, that can happen. I would check the other places as well. Due to the cost of a housing, you can replace but check the others just in case, as this is where we usually find it. I have seen pump housings warped but not often. You have put silicone lubricant on the pump O-ring.
Yes.
Do you need a part number or anything else?
No, thanks for your time.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.